we go. Hold on, everybody. You're doing some Crusader Kings 3, excuse me. It again. Oops, if I have they're not hidden. Here we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm here doing some Crusader Kings 3. It's been a couple days since I played. I got Iron Man on. Pretty sure I'm still not my first ruler here. This ambient sound. Some ambiance. Let's turn up the master. Yeah, I'm all the way up here at the top right of the map. Started with Guoladat. So, it's a tribal kingdom. Here is 894. Pretty sure he is the OG ruler. And, yeah, I was just trying to expand. I'm pretty sure last time I played, I lost some territory from this gentleman over here. I'm getting to a point that I don't even want to try to pronounce these names. Lord Nocitio. Is that new? Whatever. Love to put that into text to speech and see what that says. But, let's see what my guys got going for him. See what would be good. You know, watch a couple videos on YouTube, figuring out what the best way to go with things is. My prestige is important. It's definitely not good for tribal. I got low control in my counties. I can declare war and take some concubines. I'm betrothed, but what am I? Okay, I'm feeling fine. 46. Oh, okay, he's not as old as I thought. This guy was old as shit. Let me see what my heir. Okay, so got just my son who inherit everything, which is good considering it's tribal. Some stupid shit. So what's my focus? Let's see what my focus is here. Tell it's been a minute since I played. Where are we at? Oh, negative 100%. What? What is this? This should happen. Oh, it's an Agent's War. Sure. I love that. Come back to the game and it's like, oh, I'm losing a war. Look at that. But I at least contribute. Got some troops raised, right? Allies. Doesn't matter, we're gonna lose it anyway. 0% war contribution. Do I have it? Where are we at? I think I lost the battle last time. You guys get the hell down here. Oh yeah, shit's pretty rough over here. But, yeah, it's looking like this guy needs some prestige. Why am I losing it? Illustrious. I just gotta decide what I'm gonna do here. I'm just kind of like trying to regain where I was and what I was trying to do. How to get to my council board actions decisions. son's died. He's a leper that got mauled and then decided to sleep with his own mother. So we can have that in the kingdom. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't believe I can't remember where to find my freaking skills. Traits, whatever you want to call them. I thought it was up here in the top right. Okay. And dudes, eat it. Alright, let me see. This port looks like somewhat happening. Trying to regain control. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm sure at some point I will be getting a skill point. And I will move from there when it comes to that. Ah, there we go. Tio, thank you. In the bottom left, the button that has the building. There we go. Wow, thank you. Thank you for coming and saved me there. Alright, I was going with stewardship, I guess. Yeah, it's been at least a week, and I've played it. I don't know, I've had this game for about 2 to 3 weeks. I've played a couple matches. You know, I keep trying to start the 800's and do like a tribal thing. I heard intelligence was definitely a good way to go. Scholarship to kind of work to getting your culture, your tribal culture, what you call these innovations, filled up so I can eventually go to like a feudal form of government. But yeah, I guess that's not gonna happen right now. I guess he's already focused on stewardship, so I'd have to wait to switch over to that. Okay, I lost that war. So be it. Alright, you guys can go back home. Hopefully I won't have a war for just a little bit. I can get some prestige back here. Maybe do some raiding. Yeah, hopefully build up the empire a little bit. I definitely need to get some prestige. I don't know why I'm losing so much right now. Here we go. Concubine limit would definitely help. Put my armies away would help. Let's see. Go home. Alright, at least I'm positive. Get myself a nice little concubine. Every 5 years, switch the focus. But his age, I don't even know if it's really worth it at this time. New perk. What am I looking at? I'm 46 years old. He's in good health. Let's see. What's I doing here? Love your reinforcement rate plus 100%. Probably not going to be doing all too much building in the tribal form, I don't think. I usually do intrigue, and I had been doing that the past couple games that I played, but I get a little too aggressive. And last time I played, I took over a big piece of Norway using subjugate claim, and needless to say, everyone was pissed off and all kinds of bad shit was happening. There was too many vassals that didn't like each other, and I don't know, it just wasn't the right move at that time, and things didn't work out too well. So, alright. So from this position, I need to think of the best way to get some prestige. I got some money, I can go on a hunt, that would definitely help. On that, meditation. Okay, so they're bickering. Something must be done. Meditation or eavesdrop and approach one of them with my sympathies afterwards. So this shit's gonna stress me the hell out. This guy's gonna die of stress. At least I get an achievement for that though, I think. Wrathful and shy. I don't even know how I get those two together. 33% chance. Gain some prestige. More than likely, you're just not gonna like me. One guy will like me a little bit. The the other guy like me a little bit. This is my son, my spy master. Sure, you know what? I can use a prestige. Let's just throw it out there. Yeah, I figured. I come across as an insensitive meddler. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, I'm stressed the fuck out. Oh, that's nothing, no. Alright. So that's fine. I'll go on a hunt. Hopefully I kill something and lose some stress. Perfect. Let's see what happens there. I'm kind of hoping no more wars break out for at least a little bit. I'd like to do some raiding. Let's see, what was I going to do here? So they can give me 10% more taxes. I can earn 10% more income while at war. Or I can extort subjects' decision. Considering offering different opportunities to demand extra gold from subjects at a different cost. What we got going on over here? Throne against Tradish. I don't have what we use, so it's not too much. The levies never hurts, but from what I understand, if my prestige is high enough, I'll get 100%. Levies, which is one of the benefits of the tribal government. I think I am able to change my lifestyle from this. Although I need to be the culture head to really get any benefit out of that. Here we go. What goes on with the hunts? I think it's a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form, who is the largest hare I'd ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. Still an imposing sight, lying dead before me, Aliu is just as awestruck. I have never seen such a thing before. So I can take its head, which should go a little extra prestige monthly. My daughter for the opinion, or get a weak cook from him. And this guy, who's this? Definitely will take the prestige. Prestige is everything in tribe. So you're still hanging out here, Tio. How are you doing tonight? Play a lot of Crusader Kings 3. There we go. A little less stress, a little more prestige. All things are going good. Now what am I looking at? Look at that. If I take this land back, I have that whole little area here, and I can probably make a duchy out of it. Culture. Oh, that's wood. Culture head. Oh, this guy anyway, so I'm guessing if I take this bag, I'll be culture head again. Alright, let me, you know what, I'll just take the overall vassal tax contribution. Would be better than just being at war. This is overall. What is this gonna amount to? Republican ruler opinion plus 20. Fearful troops. Good if I was dreaded, but I don't think I'm dreaded. I don't think I'd be selling any titles. Oh, that'd be good considering I'm always stressed out. Extra gold when I'm stressed. couple extra gold for my vassals, why not? Game since it came out. Oh wow. Got all the achievements. That's rather impressive. There's quite a few. Don't you have to finish all the campaigns and everything? I mean, I kind of browsed through some of the achievements, but... Alright, let me see what the Spy Master wants. Some projects I would like to undertake in the Chiefdom of Akal, my liege, with your blessing, of course. So, encourage improvements for 5 years. Gain some opinion, but I lose a little prestige. Development goes up. I don't really need that much development, I don't think. Chieftain Null loses 10 opinion. 17 Spy Master. Sure, why not? Kinda like having my Spy Master happy with me. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna need this back. Which belongs to this guy. This guy. Let's see what he's losing a war here. Attacking somebody else. It's allied there and there. I mean, doesn't really have that much of a military. 715. 213. Have to wait on that one. Artist is definitely mother of us all. I think I read about that achievement. Okay, I'm not familiar with the ones that are just random or not. Like I said, I just kind of browse through the achievements. You know, I mean, I like doing the Iron Man. I think I would always run Iron Man, you know, unless I was going to do like a multiplayer game, which I haven't had the pleasure of doing yet. I'd really be interested to see what that's like with other people. Oh look, my daughter's nice and old. She truly understands its uses. She now knows a lot of ways to get what she wants. Okay, good. So it seems like she knows her shit. So that's good. Let's see. Okay, definitely she's intrigue based. Great. Council. 19. 17. Definitely could use a better island. How do I pronounce that? Oh, really? Yeah, if you want to send me an invite to the Discord server, I mean, I'd be more than happy to join, because it's, you know, I play this, I don't know too many other people that do, like, you know, I've tried to get, like, my brother, into this and stuff like that, but, you know, he hasn't really given it a chance yet, so, I'm definitely down, you know, to get into some matches. Maybe you can teach me something new, because, you know, sometimes I do good, and other times I bite off a little bit more than I can chew. And there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve. So, alright, I think I'll just do a couple raids here. Raise some raiders. Yeah, definitely. If you've got like a link, or well, I don't know if you can put a link there, but I'll definitely would like to join the Discord. You know, it's too bad. I don't know if I have a link to my Discord here. Hey, cool, because yeah, I'm off work on the weekends. That's usually when I get online. This is the time I'm usually on. I usually get on a little bit earlier. I got on a little late today. mean, I find myself sometimes I'll get on here at I usually like to get on a little bit like around 11 o'clock my time is usually when I get the chance to. And then there's some nights, you know, I'll do like a short night, I'll be up till like 2:30, and then other nights I'm up till like 5, and I'm like, oh my god. They're both prisoners. That sounds nice. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta turn off. Here, hold on. I'll take care of that for you so you can send the link. Let's see. Moderation. Yeah, just give me 1 second, Tio. I gotta see how to. What the hell? Why do they gotta make this difficult? I'm sure there's a really easy way to do this. I know I've gotten into mod before. I just did it before I started the stream. I was like, I don't like how this looks. Chat settings. Mod settings. Oh, you know what? It's just gotta be a night bot. Okay, just gotta go to extensions and change this really quick. So you can post that link and I'll switch it back. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's taking way longer than I wanted it to. Sure, it's just under extensions and Nightbot. there we go. I think I could just pull it up from right here. I gotta figure it out. Oh. Kingdom of Jerusalem. Sounds about right. No, I think I got it. Awesome. Thank you, Tia. Back to chat over here. Chat. Alright. Got it. Alright, cool. So I'm all joined up. I said hello into the general chat. Yeah, because like I said, I definitely would like to try out some multiplayer. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be really good at it, but, I will try my best. And, you know what, I guess this game really isn't about doing good, right? I mean, like, yeah, that's part of it, but it's kind of just like having fun, you know? Alright, so, mental break, imposter. Worthy of the High Chief. Oh, what? I'm doubting myself? The rulers doubt themselves and try to be good, rational. My subjects always seem to enjoy the philosophies of others and never my own musings. Seriously. Cut that shit out. No break. I'm already reclusive. I'm gonna get more reclusive? Great. Irritable. Stress loss. Prowess is good. Dread gain. So, do you know what happens if, the max stress level, is that something I can die over? Does it, like, affect my health? I like making mess with the characters. Oh, really? So stressed out I'll die? Well, I've got an heir, right? So, why not? Sure, why not? We'll take that. We'll get even more stressed out. I guess I gotta take a concubine here. Cynical, patient, chaste. But honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to have tons of kids. At least not yet, so then I don't even have to worry about the Confederate petition. Or murdering my own children. Sure. Be my concubine in jail, right? Son leaves the prison. I forced her to serve as a concubine. Oops. Oh, okay. Huge penalty on my health. Well, I'm not quite over 50. What am I, like? Yeah, I'm 47, so I guess I can take the stress for right now. Just a weak hook. Same deal here, so might as well take the better one. I don't have a lot of choices in my kingdom for concubines. Oh, and she's my rival? I'm nemesis. Character can only have one nemesis. That's, you know what? Never hate me. I get my prestige. Big deal. Ransom her. Oh, for 50 gold. What do you think? 50 gold or a favor? I feel like sometimes sometimes I don't end up using weak hooks. I feel like they end up going to waste unless I have a specific thing I'm gonna do for it. So I already took a concubine. Sure, you know what? Gold is always good. Why not? Right. Take another concubine? Fine, she can hate me too. Dale can hate me. She'll still be my woman. Alright. Controlling counties here and there. I think I'm already trying to work on that. What's left there? Is there a better beast out there? She fucking hates me. She's gonna try to murder me when I'm sleeping. Sure, why not? Oh, it stresses me out. I hate this shy. Honestly, I can't wait till this guy dies. I hate people that are shy. He doesn't want to do shit without getting stressed out. Alright, that's what I was thinking. You know, the gold is usually the best route. He lost his war. Oh, so he's particularly weak right now, I guess. He's still the culture head. Oh, I'm the culture head. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Here, they're just sitting here not doing anything. Get a little more gold from them. Back, a little more gold, a little prestige. Where do you usually play? Like, where do you like to start out as on the map? Or at least in a general area? You like starting feudal, or... I've yet to try clan. I've pretty much always gone tribal so far at the very earliest age. Brothel fulfilled. This is, yeah, my daughter. All the way down there. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna want to get this back at some point. Right in here. What else can I raid? 3 gold. That one, huh? Might as well do that one first. 3, 15. Yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking. I kind of like to start small. I don't really like to jump into... I mean, I guess I have to try it, but I don't like jumping into something that's already too established, because then I kind of have to figure everything out on how they had it already. But I guess it would always be fun to try, you know, being someone's vassal and work your way to take the kingdom away from them. You usually make your own faith, or you kind of go with something that's already there? I've definitely done the Catholic thing, and I don't know. I like that you can ask the church for money, but I don't know. I guess it's okay. But then it's like you know, it's nice being able to take concubines and stuff like that. And I guess the Catholic Church doesn't take too kindly to that. master, that's that. Separate vassals. I got a herd. I've got this one before. Keep the herd for some development. Bigger herd, more development. 60%. It's not that bad. I'm gonna take the gold again. So we want to understand the development just to boost my supply. Supply is really just for what, military purposes, from what I understand. I'm not sure if it's really worth building, like, or I already got long houses here. Is it worth really building this stuff? Because I know once you go to feudal, not that I ever made it that far. Okay, so you can pick what you want. Yeah, I haven't even gotten into the faith thing too much. I mean, there's so many to choose from that, you know, as far as like little things here and there, and I just haven't really taken the time to go through every single one. So, 64 so far. Here, that one up. That one up. That one. Someone else doesn't read it first. It's up just here. That'll go up there. Right. Surprise. Let it be a daughter, please. Have to go off and children. Okay. And this one. Doesn't have one here. Them raids though. Perks. I guess that's okay. I guess I don't really gotta worry about second air way of my lands together. Let me reinforce one. We're making a little money. You know, help me afford some mercenaries if I really need them. One thing definitely I've been used quite a few times. stressed out. Okay, it's good. Some. Daughter-in-law. Son's wife. That's all I need to do is be screwing my son's wife. I'd rather have a friendship. Sure, I'll take gold. Interesting conversation. Some learning. Back here real quick. Chancellor, Counselor, Commercial. Work. Giant. So tiny. Uh-oh. Wailing anger. What anger expressed by my vassal. Stress. I guess I'll have some stress. Huh. It's bad. So. Perks. Build some stuff. Maybe needed of me, but I lose 50 gold. Everywhere. Steel. 50. Great deal. Awesome. 50-50 shot. Why not?
And thanks for stopping in, Tio. I appreciate it. You know, and
Definitely, I'll check the Discord out, and
you know, we'll get into a game. You know, maybe next weekend. So yeah, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you soon.
or if maybe in between, you know, I'm off the next 2 days too, so I have to be off Monday and Tuesday. So, you know, most likely if I get on, I'll probably get on tomorrow night, and I don't know about Tuesday night because I work the following day, and I try not to stay up too late on nights that I have to work the next day. So, but again, thank you, Tio, for coming in, and have a great night. See you tonight. Very cool. Thanks for happening. All kinds of money. Got that. They lose taxes.
I'll try to. You know, I'm probably gonna be on here for a little longer, but not too crazy.
Maybe another, I always say this, maybe another 30 minutes or so, but I'll end up looking at the clock. It'll be 5 o'clock in the morning before I know it. But yeah, have a great night, man. Patronage. 5 years. Months to set aside. Choose whether or not to pay my patronage for another 5 years or let him go. Accurate gardens for 5 years. Prestige. Bonus. I'm worried if I give him a bonus, is he gonna want more of a bonus next time? Want 70 gold next time? Let's take that regular payment. We got time for bonuses. Champions. Outstanding schemer. What interest? It's down when the package is gone. That's it. It's gonna want to have conditions. Fuck that up. Anything else, sir? Oh dear, got great pods. He's feeling fine. He's just covered in circles. Oh, fuck. She looks all fucked up too. She's got great pods too. It's like you have this horrible disease and you feel fine. Shit. Very hungry. Lush and exotic carpet. Yeah, right? She's probably trying to have you murdered. Get out of here. I've done this scheme before. Extra vigilant. Yeah, fuck that. I ain't taking the fucking carpet. It's murder me. Can ya? Item natural causes. Musicians in the house. Beast. Smart musicians. Alright, swing her.
She's trying to kill me.
I can tell she's trying to kill me. Burger her. Healer. Smother. That's choice. Huh? Organization, right? Like that, too. Red, huh? Realize. Have no available spouse. Hard to control. Am I focusing on it? Five minutes. Go. Sick of myself. It's my mind. Some stress. Stress and some shy. Shit. They did. They did. What? I didn't go down. I don't did that. Unraised, men at arms, 5, 6. Ah, okay, I see. I see. It's awesome. I'm going to have them raised. was taken prisoner. I guess I'm not gonna worry about it then. take some prestige. Fuck. Oops, if I pause it. I don't know.
Here, what's going on, Alex? How are you doing today?
Good morning, good morning. Have you had your coffee yet this morning? Cheating. I've got a double shot espresso. So it's technically coffee. I don't know if you've ever had one of these. I enjoy them though. Oh, really? I forget what time is it there. Is it 4 or 5 hours difference? So is it like 7 o'clock in the morning there? Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm doing good. Was just doing a short little stream. Had a couple people come in earlier and check things out, you know. Making friends. Probably gonna get into like a multiplayer game of this, I don't know, either next weekend or sometime during the week. So. So what's on your agenda for today? Is it a day off or you got work later or what's happening? You're causing trouble and shit. There's that. Oh, there we go. I do a little photoshopping myself. I'm kind of fortunate the way it works. I was paying a subscription for that, and it came to find out that since my son is in high school here, they get like the whole suite of like Photoshop, or at least most of it, you know, through the school. So I can log in using his school credentials and use it for free, which is great. So that saves me, and not much, you know, $10 a month, but well, probably more than that, because they charge you $10 a month just for Photoshop. So now I get, you know, Photoshop, Illustrator, all that stuff. I forget what the one is to edit video, which is really the one I really wanted to look into, so I can make some content for YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely good to have some kids at school. I've never used Dreamweaver. I've done Photoshop and I've done Illustrator, but I've never had the chance to use Dreamweaver. What exactly is that for? Is that just another for photo editing, or? Because I know Illustrator is like you can put books together and stuff like that. Do a couple different things. Ah, that's what it is. You still need some HTML background though for that too, though, huh? I know that's one thing I wish I paid attention to in class. Huh, that's great. My guys got killed. Chancellor. Yeah, but I definitely should have paid attention in that class. I was too busy. It was like ninth grade for me. And I was more interested in smoking pot and not showing up for class, so I didn't really learn too much about HTML. You know what though, you're right about that, because I mean, I hadn't used Photoshop in like years. You know, I did a lot of it in high school. I mean, I had like a whole art portfolio in high school, and I used it a lot, and you know, I hadn't touched it for, I mean, at least say like 8 years. And you know what, now it's like I can get in there, kind of do some stuff, and like if I can't figure something out, I mean, YouTube's the way to go. Like, I've learned so many different things from YouTube, between working on cars to things in Photoshop. It's insane. You know, and it's absolutely free. Who needs a college education, right? Not me. I do Photoshop and stream. Yeah, right? You're 100% right on that. I mean, I've learned so much, like, from Photoshop. It's insane. More perks, that's good. True. Okay, look at that. Married again. Is you doing any streaming today, Ems? No. Just out of curiosity, what kind of website are you making? Oh, really? You don't do any streaming? I really thought you did. Wow, look at me. That shows you how much I know or pay attention. This guy's freaking out. Myself, deliver with half my servants are incapable of following my orders, and the other half doesn't even understand them. Why must they all be incompetent idiots? Trade irritable. Some stress. Oh, I could be a drunkard. so bad about that. Little penalty to the health. Just have to. Oh, cool. There we go. There you go. So you'll have like a resource page for, I guess, the community. I mean, I figure, I guess at one point if someone hits partner, you could, you know, do like a Teams thing, I assume. I've been trying to figure all that out too, you know. I mean, I've been going to try to make a mode. See, my biggest thing is I'm not good at drawing, so I have to do other things. Like I can take photos of stuff, and I'm very good at like editing things in Photoshop and in that manner. But if it comes to having to like draw something freehand, I'd be better off like finding some way I can take a picture of it, and you know what, I can make it look like it was drawn, you know. But I can't draw to save my life. Whatever, I guess I'll be a little irritable. It's irritable. These are inclusive and irritable. Shy. There we go. It's pretty cool. How's Kedge been doing? You know, I mean, I've seen him on, but you know, a lot of times I don't have the opportunity to stop in the streams. Like, I mean, I can sometimes stop in during the day and, you know, say hey and stuff, but I mean, I'm bad at keeping tabs on people and stuff like that. I mean, I happen to talk to you a lot because you always tend to be on when I'm streaming and stuff like that. I just hope he's okay. I know he's going through a lot right now with his mom. Well, that's good to hear. I just like to know everyone's doing alright, you know? Things are tough enough as it is, you know, for people right now. Again, to go back to the whole drawing thing, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to draw to save my life. I guess if I practice, you know, my son's good at drawing, though. I'll give him that. He's really good at drawing, and he's got the music thing going for him. You know, piano, violin, guitar. So, I'm happy about that. He wants to get into streaming too at one point, but his computer just isn't really made for it. No, I mean, it's good for games, but you know, the processor he has is just not meant for streaming, and then you need like an extra monitor and all this other stuff, and unfortunately I'm not made out of money. Like, I got a PC for me, I got a PC built for my wife, and then like him too, he had a PC given to him, but he ended up breaking the thing, and you know, I worked with him to, you know, put his back together with some new parts. You know, it was actually kind of cool. We stayed up the one night and I kind of like walked him through it, but he pretty much did it all himself. You know, other than a few things he couldn't figure out or was just a little unsure about. You know, I was there to kind of, you know, go in there and lend a helping hand. So you and Roris have any kids or ever think about having any kids, or how's that dealio there? Never really asked. If you don't mind me asking.
Oh wow. Are they all grown up? Or are they still running around? Well,
I figure they're a little bit grown up. I've never heard them. Usually, yeah, alright, I kind of figured. Then again, it's like I have kids and no one sees mine because I tend to stream after they go to bed because my youngest daughter has this issue with wearing clothes, and that's all I need to be streaming, and she runs up naked on stream, and that'll be it. God knows, get banned, and God knows what else. I don't mind the noise so much sometimes. You know, it's like I can deal with that, you know, but my thing is like usually the chaos that ensues. You know, when Charlie's kids are over with my kids, it's like, forget it, they just go wild. You know, that's it, you know. The house would be practically burning down if I'm not paying attention. And then this one's fighting about that thing, and the other one, it's like, oh, well, it's my turn to play this, and, you know, this was mine, and she took it away from me, and forget it, you know, so. Usually, most of the time, my kids together are pretty good, you know. My oldest, he's no problem. He's at the age where, you know, he's 16 years old. You know, is just ready to start doing his own thing, really. You know, gets up, makes his bed, goes to school by himself, you know, no issues, comes home. You know, just finally we got the homework thing down. You know, he had been not doing his work for a while, but, you know, and he's finally understanding that, you know, it ain't gonna hurt no one but himself not doing it, you know? He said, you know, you don't want to be making tacos for the rest of your life, you know? I mean, you got all these skills, and, you know, you can't let them go to waste. So what have you been up to lately? Any new games or anything like that? And I know Roars is into Valhalla, so I don't know if that's your cup of tea as far as games go. So they're arguing. okay. That's good, you know. I don't know. Sometimes kids, I mean, I can understand that, you know. Kids can be a little hurtful and crazy at times. I know I've had my fair share with mine, you know. They can say some pretty mean shit, you know, and sometimes it's like you don't even really know how to handle the situation, but you know, you do the best that you can, you know, and I don't know. Really, it's just the values, you know. If you can give them good values at the end of the day, that's like really the most important thing. But you know, they're all people. They're all gonna make their own decisions. And I'm glad to hear that she decided to make a good choice, you know, and get her shit together. You know, that's pretty much like my story there. You know, I was doing shitty, not going to school for a long time. You know, when I was 15 years old. You know. And then finally, you know, I got my shit together, and, you know, I graduated, you know, got my diploma, you know, I mean, no outstanding, you know, and, you know, not like honors or anything like that, but, you know, I got a good GPA and stuff, but, and then too, you know, I get out and then just, you know, started making bad decisions again. Went to college, never finished, you know. It's like, I don't know what it is about like this scene, but like you make this crowd sound so loud. I feel like I'm in the British pub right now. Let's see if I can turn the volume down on this. Settings. Assuming that ambiance. Nope, definitely not. Brilliant now. There we go. Healthcare is the way to go. There we go. That's great though. Health is definitely the way to go. You're always gonna need doctors and nurses and all that other stuff. You know, people aren't gonna just stop getting sick, from what I understand. So, she'll always be an essential worker too. You know. God knows how long this COVID nonsense will last, but, you know, she'll always be able to work. That's great. I don't know, it's just life is like constant learning experience, you know? I can only just hope, you know, my son does that good, you know, because he's, you know, he's ready. He wants to get a car and all this other stuff too. But you know what? I feel like sometimes he's still a little bit young, you know, and I don't want him to start getting distracted. You know, I mean, I was his age once you get a car and you start hanging out. I mean, my big thing is him getting involved with like, you know, as a girlfriend or this and that, and just getting too invested in something like that instead of focusing on what's really important right now. No, I know it sucks not being able to work. I mean, really. I mean, I've had my fair share. You know, we had 6 weeks where I couldn't work because it was like a mandatory shutdown in the food service industry. And then, you know, not that long ago, I was off for about 3 weeks because I had COVID myself. You know, and I couldn't go to work. Oh, I work as a server in a restaurant. So I wait tables and bring people their food and take their orders and get them drinks and all that other stuff, you know? So, because I do that at night because Booby, my wife, she's in the medical industry too. So she does that during the day. You know, I stay home with the kids and then she'll get home and then I go to work at night when she gets home and she watches the kids till bedtime. And I usually get home around 11 o'clock most weekdays, and then, you know, on Fridays and the weekend, I'll get home around, you know, midnight. You know, and then other than that, I just do this too when I can, you know. I mean, this is hopefully, I mean, not that I know it's not gonna like happen overnight. This is something like I'm hoping within the next 5 years I can make, a little something off of this. Not really to live off of, but if it ever came to that, I wouldn't complain. But I did going back to school for a little bit, but then my wife ended up getting pregnant with my first daughter, and then once she was born, then I was kind of like I stopped going to school, and then I had another daughter, and then after that point, I just I continued working, and I just never went back to school. That's why I push for my kids to kind of stay in school and not make the decisions I made. I was in such a rush to get out of my parents' house and this and that. And life happens basically. But we're fortunate that we do pretty good. We made some good decisions, when it came down to like even like our housing market here and the States crashed like a couple years ago. I think it was like 2004. Oh, it had to be before. Maybe it was around 2014. So like where we live in Florida tends to be like a really expensive area to try to live in. I mean, well, I can understand that. Definitely. I mean, things have been tough for people for a really long time, even before like COVID, and it sucks to have to rely on the system sometimes. I've been there. I've never been one that wanted to. I mean, and there's been our times, when my first daughter was born, or even before, we were on food assistance and stuff like that, but I'm not one to really like to do that, personally. I mean, you can call it a pride thing. Self-employed. Okay. I'm sure that's similar to like what we have, like Social Security, or like I don't know. I'm sure we have a program over here for that. Because we have like when I wasn't able to work for those 6 weeks, I had I guess they just call it unemployment benefits here, where normally you would just as long as you're looking for work, they help pay a percentage of what you would have made or what you were making before you became unemployed. So they'll take like I don't know. You just put in your information, because I don't know if you guys have like tax returns or anything like that over there, but over here we get tax returns. So depending on like how much money you make in a year, and like how many kids you have, and like they take all kinds of things into consideration. You either every February of the year, you file your taxes, and you'll either get a tax refund, or you have to pay taxes back in if you made too much money and maybe they didn't take enough taxes out. So, but anyway, they have something similar, I'm sure. Okay, okay. I'm guessing that's just to like what cover like the gap, or like it's like assistance for people who try to be self-employed. Okay, so you get to choose how you want to do it, then, I assume. I guess for us it's really like both. We don't really have I mean, I don't know if you get a choice. I'm just assuming you do, but um I don't know. Tax systems are confusing as hell. I'm sure yours is just as confusing, but you can choose to have deductions taken out, or you can choose to have those deductions withheld, and you can pay for them at the end of the year, which is something like my job had messed up somehow. Because I guess you can claim dependents, and like each dependent you claim, like saying like, you want to keep more money in your check, you claim like 2 of your kids, and you keep more money in your check now, so you'll have a bigger paycheck, but at the end of the year
you might owe taxes back because they didn't take those taxes out during the year.
I was trying to lower the sound. That definitely was not the right one. So, let's see what this is. It's still loud.
Okay. But you guys do pretty good, I assume. You know, I mean, it's like us. We're not rich by any means. We're just fortunate we made, you know, the decisions we made when we made them. Got you. Yeah, well, I know, like, my wife has health insurance that comes out of her paychecks automatically, and, you know, my children, they automatically, like, any kid, at least in the state of Florida, because I guess each state gets to kind of make certain laws or programs, and then there's also laws that are made from the actual, like, federal government, which is, like, the law of the land. But as far as I know, the state of Florida, it's pretty comfortable. But yeah, that's how we are, you know what? We have our times a year that, you know, we have a little extra money and we can do some, you know, a couple nice things, and then, you know, we have a couple months out of the year where things are tight, but, you know, I always have faith. I mean, I can't say I'm a religious person, but I can say I'm a spiritual person. And, you know, I always have faith that things are going to be okay, and they always end up to be okay, you know? So, call me crazy, but it's always worked for me, you know, and things just always happen. You know what? That's like the industry I'm in. You know, I can have a night where, you know, I can see how that is. Now my family's spread out, so I feel like there's almost a birthday every month. You know, I get a couple months out of the year where there's like no worries, but usually the beginning of the year and the end of the year are pretty rough. It's like my daughter's birthday's coming up here at the end of the month here on the 23rd. So then we got Christmas coming up too, which we've already been thinking about what we're gonna do for that. That's like the main thing. I was always taught, like, no matter what, always have food on the table. You know what? It's like, so, you know, if you gotta be late on something else, that's fine, but you know what? You gotta eat. You know, and you gotta have a roof over your head. You know, and it's like, I've had my times where we make our cutbacks on things, you know? I'm fortunate we do pretty, you know what, and like, the way, like, I don't know, the way things work here is like, you know, during the summer months, I tend not to make as much money, but like, this time of year, usually things get busy. They call it season here. I don't know if you have any kind of seasonal things where you live, where it's like, that gets busier there. Like, you get more tourism or something like that certain times of the year. But here where I'm at, Naples, Florida, usually around the end of November till around March, they call it season here, and it's usually you just get a huge flow of people that come into the county and they're on vacation or this and that, or they've got summer homes and stuff like that. They come down here a certain time of the year and they either go back up north or, I mean, I see people from all over the world that come here. So, whether they be from, Germany or England or, or wherever Europeans, Asians, like forget it, But I tend to make more money that time of year, Let's see. But yeah, that's me. And you know what? We do okay, and I get to do this too, which I like to do. I get on here, play some games, I talk to people, and it's nice because, other than like seeing my family and stuff and talking to people at work, because that's kind of like part of the job. I actually get to sit down and enjoy an actual conversation with someone. Okay. I've never really been there. I had an opportunity to go over Europe, and when I was growing up, and it was just something, my parents just didn't have the money for. We would do like because during my later years in high school, when I started doing better, I was in advanced classes, and they did something like a tour of Europe for some of the anyone who's in advanced classes, where you would take college courses in high school. So, but it was like a trip, and it cost like somewhere around $1,000, and they would take like 2 weeks and go through Europe, where there was like they'd spend some time in England, and I think then they would go over to like Germany and stuff, and then they'd fly down to like Italy or whatever, and they did like a little tour of Europe. Great, guy's sick. He's got the gout. But yeah, anyway, during that time of year, though, I tend to make a little more money. But things have obviously, they've been weird since this whole COVID thing. So I don't think it's. Well, you know what? We got a lot going on in this country right now, and honestly, I can't really pinpoint if it's the COVID thing, if it's the election thing, if it's. I don't even know what it is right now. So we usually are busier at this point, but it's like. It's so sporadic and crazy right now. It's just I don't even know what to expect. So yeah, it's like I gotta wonder what everyone else in the world is thinking about us right now. I always wanted to see some castles. I was always big in, the medieval kind of era, castles, kings, knights. I don't know, that's something that always interested me. But yeah, I always wanted to see some castles and stuff. You know what I'd like to do? That's something I'd wanted or would like to do with Luby, my wife, at some point. But right now with the kids, it's like I'd have to wait for the kids to get older. Because I don't see taking them on a plane. Yeah, that's definitely something we don't have over here in the States. Not too many castles over here, if any. But you want to talk about some of these people's homes. It's got places in like my town down by the water that, forget it. These places might as well be castles. Like some people just have so much money here. It's stupid. And they'll be like, oh, well, this is like my third house on the side. It's like, I wouldn't even know what to do with all that space.
Like, even if I was super rich, like, I don't know, maybe, like, I don't really ever see myself getting anything like that, though. Like, I don't even see the point. I'd rather go and live in the country and have a ton of property, where I can go and do whatever the hell I want. No one's gonna bother me. Exactly. And you know what? I tend to be the clean freak of the house. I get it from my mother. Everyone complains that I have obsessive compulsive disorder. But you know what? That's just the way I am. I don't know. Messes just bother me. If I see crap laying all over the floor, it's like, call it obsessive compulsive disorder if you want, but I don't like seeing the mess. No, I don't like stepping on toys and hurting my foot. I don't, like, forget it. I don't even walk around my house barefoot. I wear socks like 24/7 because I don't like having my feet feel dirty. I mean, if that's crazy, I don't know. Whatever, I'm crazy then. Oh yeah, don't even get me started. I don't allow Legos in my house. I ain't having that. We've had Legos, I've done that, and you know what? It's like, I don't know. The kids have to be like at the right age and like appreciate it. Cause I even, like, my son was younger and we got him like the Hogwarts castle put together. And like, I wanted to, you know, I was even looking to like help him put it together, and everything's all in like separate bags, you know, and you go through it, forget it. That, like, walked out of the room for like 5 minutes and came back in, and like every bag was open, dumped out all over the place, and this and that. And I was like, forget this. That castle's never gonna be together at this point. Yeah, so it's just, you know, like they have to be at that right age and they have to be into Legos. I mean, I was into Legos as a kid, you know, and I understand, like, I've been there, I've stepped on them, you know, especially at my brother's house, you know, stepped on Legos all over there, but, you know, I don't know. I was always a very, like, maybe it comes down to like my OCD, you know, like if I want to put something together, I would do it, and I would do it to like a T, you know. Out. Yeah, then no one's getting any Legos for Christmas, I'll tell you that right now. I ain't doing that. They can have, like, my daughter, you know what, no, my daughters aren't really into that. My youngest is into the Hatchimal thing right now. And, I don't know, my other daughter just seems to want everything. I feel like I spend all this money on, like, toys and stuff like that, and they just, like, you know, get taken care of. Just more stuff to pick up. Oh, forget the LOL surprise dolls. That too, that's another thing. We went to the store today. I don't know if you have Targets over there, but Target, and that was it. You know, my wife was picking out new school clothes because I guess I tried doing the clothes shopping the other day, and everything that actually fit her that I bought, she's not allowed to wear to school, and everything else was too small, so Dad did not do a good job picking out clothes. You know, I ended up spending $400 and half the stuff she couldn't even wear. So, well, today we went out to go get her new clothes. I was there with my youngest daughter going down aisles, and that's it. LOL surprises, Hatchimals. And then another big thing is the slime. Slime and kinetic sand, and what's the other thing that makes a mess? I don't know, there's something else that makes a big mess too. Kinetic sand, yeah, slime. Yeah, well, if you think slime's evil, that kinetic sand is worse. It's like, I don't know, like sandy slime. It's everywhere. That's it. I've had so many things just ruined with that, because then, you know, rather than sitting at the table and playing with the stuff, they're bringing it all over the house. It gets spilled on something. I don't even know it's there, and then by the time I get to it, it's like got this dry slime crust that doesn't come off. You have to cut like a chunk of your furniture out to get rid of it. Yes, it does. So forget that. Very, very rarely. If I do like slime, it's like it's super supervised, and
That's it. It does not leave that kitchen table. It stays on the glass table where I know it's gonna come off. And then that too, they got all that stuff that forget it. They give you the messiest things to mix in. Yeah, we got these tiny little baubles and glitter that you can mix in your slime. So then that too, then there's glitter all over the place, and glitter's another thing that doesn't like to get up. I think I still have glitter in like in between the cracks on my tile floor. Yeah, it's glitter's like another thing that's just like gets everywhere, and then once it's everywhere, it's like you can't stop it. It's like zombies that shine. It's like once it spreads, you can't get rid of it. Really? Really? Ay, caramba. Yeah, go ahead, Ems. I'm just reading this anyway, how the guy had gout and gave the guy fatty food to help with it, which that is the opposite of what you want to do with gout, but somehow that made me feel better, so this guy's foot's gonna fall off. See what happens here. Here and take my piece of land back.
course. It's awesome. Trying to siege my town. What are the other mines? I'm running away. See how it is. To expand his army. Serious. high. Back. On trouble. It's been settled. Man. Oh, welcome back, Ems. Just here taking my property back. It's ransom. Here to him. So yeah, Ams, you just kind of taking an easy day, or you work later? I probably already asked, but I just don't remember. So do you both have a copy of that game, or you just play Roar's copy? I was kind of curious. I know they said you can do like raids, stuff like that. On laundry, my favorite. Love laundry. That was sarcasm. It was like my least favorite thing to do. Washing, fine. Drying, no problem. Folding and putting away, hate it. Especially with kids, they go through like 7 pairs of clothes a day. Ah, jeez, my foot fell asleep. That's why you should cross your legs at the desk. Lash out. Let your mouth run loose to calm your mind. That's nice. But have you done the raids and stuff though? Just kind of curious how that works, because I was watching him play the other day and it looked pretty good.
Gotcha. Is it like a separate mode, or like it benefits the story itself? Like, what do you get, like gold and stuff like that, or how does that work? Okay. Yeah, the last I saw, he was, I guess, getting ready to go to England or something like that. And I don't know, something had happened where I guess, I don't know if it was the father of the character you're playing kind of like took over and they were all getting ready to leave, but there was still a lot of stuff he hadn't done up there yet, so he kind of was trying to complete those little quests that were there, or events, or whatever you want to call them. Do you make your own, like, yeah, Norway? Got you. Now, do you make like your own player character, or you're playing as like you both have the same character basically, but you just pick different traits and skills? Because I noticed it had a pretty expansive skill tree there. Whether you want to go for like the bear, the wolf, or the eagle, I think it was. So it's like, you know, brute force, stealth, or ranged. Oh, okay, so you can like customize how your guy looks. That's pretty cool. I like the customization kind of deal. Oh, okay. So you don't play as your main character, you play as someone else, but I'm assuming you bring your riches or your gold back to your actual character that you do the storyline with. Well, I need a hell of a lot of prestige to do that.
So yeah, that's definitely a game I wanted to check out though, the Valhalla. It's not something that's in my budget right now. I mean, I'm sure I could get away with buying it, but I know I've bought quite a few games. I got this recently. There was something else, that other game I was playing. I don't know if you've seen me play it, that Mordhau, which is like a first-person slash third-person medieval battle arena. It's like Call of Duty, but with swords and bows. So I had just gotten that too. Video games add up quickly. County control. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's just really like hard to get good at it. 'Cause it's not like a shooting game where it's just like you aim and you shoot. This is more like I don't know, you gotta like be almost like tricky with it too, because it's like you can swing the sword and then like stop swinging it to like make them block so you can swing again real quick and get a hit. I don't know, like you can either just like there's a button to block, but you can also block if you swing your sword at the same direction they're swinging it at the right time. And I don't know, it's definitely got like a huge skill, like what's the word? I guess a skill gap, you can call it. Like it's something that you need to definitely practice at to get good, because otherwise you just get murdered like crazy. I mean, some people are just so good at that it's stupid. But you know, regardless that good or not, I still have a hell of a lot of fun with it. There's not many games that, you know, you can go around throwing frying pans at people and killing them and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good time. So yeah, if it happens to like, you never know, because I always check like the Epic Games weekly free game or something like that. You know, I would definitely recommend it if, you know, you can get it at discount. Not that it's I don't even think it's that expensive. I think it might have been like well, I don't know, prices I'm sure are different over there, but it was, I think, 29 American dollars, so $30. But if you see it, I would definitely wait till it goes on sale though. You know, I mean, it's good. I like it. You get a lot of character customization and stuff too. You know, you go through, you get gold when you win a match, and you use that gold to buy like armor and weapons and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, you can color your outfits any different way, change the color of the metal on the weapons. Like, there's a lot of customization on your character, which is something I really like. You know, and I don't know, it's fun, it's different. You know, I haven't played anything really like it. So, you know, and I get a couple good laughs out of it too. I mean, you see things happen, you know, and I've had times too where, you know, like someone goes to throw an axe at you, you block it, chuck the shield at their head, and they die. Or I had one time where, you know, my leg was cut off and I ended up, like, I don't know, killing the other guy while I'm hopping on one foot. I felt like the Black Knight from Monty Python, if you're familiar with that movie, and the hunt for the Holy Grail. So I don't know, you get some laughs, and you know what, it's really gratifying when you finally get that kill. When you can get some kills, you actually feel like you accomplished something. You know. Jeez, the guy wants a position on my court, but he's not here to give him the position. Yeah, that's my big thing. Like, I already told you, I'm a big medieval buff. Like, stuff like that I find really cool. Like, that's why I've always been into, like even, like, the Elder Scrolls series. I played a lot of them. I played the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Elder Scroll game when it came out. Although I tend to like their games, too, because I liked Fallout as well. But, I don't know, I've always played something with a medieval fantasy twist for the longest time, you know? That's like even like card games. I play Magic the Gathering. I've even got the Magic the Gathering game on the PC. I don't know, Ages of Empires, you know, 1, 2, and 3 I've played. Civilization 6, although that spans from like Stone Age to the modern era. I mean, I don't know, I've always been into the medieval theme. It's just something about that time period. It was just, you know, knights and catapults and trebuchets. Like, I don't know, it had to be a hell of a time to live in, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like getting into like a game of like Call of Duty or something like that, but you know, I don't know. That game just is more fun to me. For some reason, I can't give this guy his position. So. Sense. I have to conquer all of this. Make a kingdom. Oh, I forgot I even went on a hunt. That reclusive churl pellets. My spy master seems to have a hard time bearing insolence. Acting like a child and being punished like one. Gains tasted belt for 5 years. Suffering from a bruised rear. No way for the chief to act. Leader for 5 years. It's not. I'm gonna get stressed out again. Really?
Alright, so apparently this guy's in the way, so no immediate effects. Twang. Assuming that means I shot him with the bow. Let's see what happens, why not? I'm curious if this guy dies now. Fascination discovered. Oh, cool. It's almost done. Here's works. Really? So I lose a little prestige. I guess I'll get it back. Symbols. 527 years. That wasn't much of a hunt. I might end up calling it a night here pretty soon, and it's getting late, getting a little sleepy, and I've got to be up in a couple hours to get the kids ready for school. Patronage. Really, again? Yeah, because otherwise, if I don't set like a time limit for me on here, this game just makes time pass. I'll tell you that right now. Find some court. He's not a king anymore. Oh, he dead. That explains that. Well, yeah, that too. Well, you know, we've been talking for a while too, you know, so I can't even say it was just the game. But that's like anything, you know what? Anytime you're doing anything enjoyable, the time just, that's just the way things go. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, well, I'm just glad it's not 5. If it was at that point, I would have just stayed up, called it, you know, I'll just go to bed early next night. I just like to get my stream time in though too, you know. It's like on my days off, you know, I like to kind of work at this. It's more cans of coffee, yeah, right? Just glad I got one of those Keurigs. That thing's like the best gift I ever got. My parents got me a Keurig like 2 years ago for Christmas because they know how much I like coffee, and that thing has just been awesome. I love it. I do want to get like a nice little French press though, because that, I don't know, that just makes an exceptional cup of coffee. A Ninja. I had one of their blenders once, I think, or was it? I think my parents had the blender. Like you could literally make like hot soup out of the blender because it blended it like so fast or something like that. It was crazy.
I had like a for a while, for a couple of years, I had one of these Starbucks barista machines. It was like you could make the it had the espresso tamp and everything on it, so you could brew like actual espresso out of the machine and the steam wand. And man, I was making lattes like crazy, or whatever you want to call them, cappuccinos. But I ended up I figured out how to make them really good. I would take like you're supposed to do the steam milk, and I would actually get there's like the flavored creamers. So I would get like, let's just say for instance, like a pumpkin spice creamer if you like pumpkin spice, and I would take like just a little bit of that with like regular milk, and I would steam it like that. And man, I was making like lattes better than Starbucks would. I mean, it was delicious. Do you mean just like in your home, or do you mean like in England? I would think you would just meant your home. Get out of here. You guys don't have flavored creamer in England. Kinda. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. That's terrible. That's horrible. How do you guys not have flavored creamer? Like, what is that? Like, that just seems so bizarre to me. Oh, okay, so you can get them, but it's... Alright, I see what you're saying. I was gonna say, I was like, what is there, like a ban on flavored creamer over there? Who the hell voted for that? You call up Parliament, file a formal complaint. Yeah, wow. I mean, I'm assuming that's it. I don't really go by grams here, but I can only assume that's the small one. Probably like, I mean, not like super small, but, and you're talking liquid creamer, right? It's still rather expensive. Because I know here, like a lot of times, I mean, they give us the pretty big ones. It's like maybe $5, $4 and change maybe, but a lot of times they're on special. It's like buy two get one free. I forget that. I don't know, like, what, I like having a regular cup of coffee sometimes, and even sometimes I like having like just the regular powdered creamer that isn't flavored, if I'm in the mood for it. I always like to keep some of that just in case we're, we go out of power or something like that, have a hurricane, whatever. It just makes it so, you can still have some coffee, with cream in it, because I can drink it black, but that's not really, like, if I'm drinking it black, like, I want to have something sweet with it. I'm like already eating like a piece of cake or pie or I guess as you guys would say, biscuits. But I like having my creamer in my coffee. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I can, but it's not really like my thing. I wouldn't do it unless, like, if I had no creamer and I really wanted a cup of coffee, yeah, I can drink it black with some sugar, but... Yeah, biscuits, we call them cookies over here. But biscuits for us here would be like not sweet, like almost like little bread rolls, and usually they're like, they're more on the plain side, really. You would put like jelly on it or something like that, or butter, most likely butter, or sometimes like, I guess a country thing to do would be like biscuits and gravy, where, you bake these, they're like little
little bread rolls, like made out of mostly butter and, you know, sometimes buttermilk and stuff like that. But yeah, and then we'd cover it with like a white sausage gravy, which is, it's actually pretty good, but, you know, you gotta have to like that sort of thing. Yeah, like I know, I guess that's a thing too. Yeah, like a white gravy would be, I guess that you would take, like, if I was gonna make it from scratch, it would be like, you know, you would fry up breakfast sausage, which would be like, I don't even know if they sell it over there. It's like a pork sausage with, what do they usually put in that? It's seasoned differently than like regular sausage. It doesn't have caraway in it, I don't think. But it's a breakfast sausage, and you know, it's seasoned like, it's, you know, it's not a sweet sausage. It's like a spicy sausage, and it almost looks like ground beef. And you would fry it up in a pan, and the pan drippings that are actually in the pan, you would use those to make a gravy with it. So you would add like flour, salt, black pepper. Yeah, like a white gravy, it's just like pan drippings with flour, but it just tends to be like, I mean, not like pure white, but it's definitely not brown gravy by any means. But yeah, it's like a salty, spicy kind of, not too spicy, more of like a peppery spicy, not like a hot sauce spicy. But yeah, and you know, you would make this gravy, which has like the meat in it. You would pour it on top of like biscuits, or, well, not biscuits for us, which is like that bread, you know, and we'll usually like open it up, which, you know, they're like little like rolls almost, you know. And yeah, you just cover it all up with the gravy and you eat it like that, you know. And honestly, it looks like a big pile of slop, but it's good. It's good. Like the saltiness, the biscuit kind of mellows it out, so it's like you're not getting all this saltiness. And get a little bit of spice from the pepper and the flavor of the sausage in there. It's good. You know, and it's super simple to make. I mean, it really is. You know, you just, you know, you can make biscuits from scratch in a couple minutes. I mean, that's just really flour, baking powder, and a little bit of salt, and probably milk and butter. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could do like a Google search. I mean, I don't know if you'd have to change it, because I'm pretty sure Google, I don't know, I'm sure the way it does it is because you're in the EU. If you searched in biscuits in the EU, it would actually bring up cookies, where if I search for biscuits here in the States, it would actually bring up what I'm talking about. So, but if you type in biscuits and gravy, or maybe like Southern biscuits and gravy, you know, it might pull up like a recipe or something like that. But it's good. I mean, I don't know. I'm a pretty skinny guy, but I love food. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking at me, but although I have gained weight over the years, but I used to be like way too skinny. Way too skinny. You know, and it wasn't even like I was skinny because like I was like a bulimic or anything like that. Okay, like a scone. I've had a scone before, but scones tend to have like fruit and stuff in them, don't they? Or they're like sometimes put like a little bit of sugar on the top. Because I've gone to restaurants where they'll do like a cranberry scone, blueberry scones. Okay, but I'm sure it's similar to a scone. You know, but you wouldn't, exactly, you'd have it plain. You wouldn't add like any sweetener or fruit or anything like that to it. Yeah, basically. You know, and it's a filling breakfast because you get all the carbs from the bread and you get the meat in there. I don't know, I think it's a good breakfast. You know, and I'll usually have, like, I tend to have a cup of tea with breakfast a lot. You know, I'm like, if I'm gonna have coffee, I'll have my coffee in the morning. And when I decide to eat like some kind of breakfast, I like having a cup of just regular tea. Probably. I don't know. I don't know, that's just got that off Google.
That's another lifesaver right there. Google. When in doubt, Google it. Or ask Alexa. Oh man. Now I think I know what I want to make tomorrow, but you know what, honestly, tomorrow morning I'm probably gonna make some French toast. I don't know if that's something you're familiar with over there. You guys do French toast? You're familiar with that, or at least for us, it's like you scramble some eggs and a little bit of a little bit of milk, a little bit of cinnamon, a little vanilla. Kind of whisk all that together, and you kind of like take sliced bread, dip it in there. You actually, you know what? If you did cheese scones with the gravy, it probably would be pretty good. Now that you say that. Wow. Oh, you copied and pasted that. I was like, how the hell did you type that fast? That's how I know I'm getting tired. American scones usually blend well. They generally have a lot going on without any toppings added. Just got the flavor profile inside the top. It's like clotted cream. I'm guessing that's like cottage cheese, butter, lemon curd, and or preservatives. I have no idea what the hell lemon curd is. Unless that's like zest. Or what we would think of zest. We're gonna have to be doing Google searches here too. It would. I guess I would have to. I guess I can save the trouble. I can search through. Oh, okay. That's almost like a jelly. It's lemon pie filling. Richer and more intense. Okay, so it's like a creamy, like, lemon kind of deal. Alright. So they're saying it's like similar to what you would put in like a pie. Creamier and thicker. I'm sure I would like that. I'm big into lemon. That's probably good. Would have to try it. Probably almost like having a dessert for breakfast. That's why I wasn't paying attention. Someone tried to murder me. Yeah, see now I'm gonna get off, like when I eventually do get off of here, I'm gonna be all hungry and want to have a snack. I have no idea what I really want to do. Speaking of bread, you know what I like doing? Making my own bread. That's really good. Something about bread I've always liked. It's like been the food for people for like thousands of years. One of the most basic things. Nothing like fresh bread. Why not? Doesn't bread. Window needs to be cleaned. This is good, so this often. Again, it's a seat on the council. No problem, Ems. Thank you for coming by. I had a good time talking to you today. You know, because I'm probably going to get off here anyway. I'm going to do this one last thing on here and probably going to get off, so it'll be like another 10 minutes at the very most. So, you know, you have a great day, or, yeah, sorry, I get confused with the time difference. But yeah, you have a great day, and, you know, I'm sure I'll see you online later or something like that. You know, because I got to get up in a couple hours, and I'll be up all day, and if I get a chance, I'll get on and I'll see what Rose is doing. If he's streaming, I'll send him, you know, hang out with him for a little bit, or, you know, and I'll probably be on tonight too. You know, so, but yeah, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Vanished. so wrong because of my own child. Yep. stressed out. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting tired, folks. I'm probably gonna call it a night here in just a second.
call it a night, folks. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in and hanging out. I will try to continue this a little bit more tomorrow, and hopefully I'm going to try to get into a multiplayer match with some people soon that I met on here. So, yeah, but I need some sleep, everyone. Y'all have a fantastic night. Thank you for coming in. Please come see me again soon. And have a great night. All right. Bye.